favorite personal injury and criminal defense lawyer, Mr. Michael Olowu, and today I'm going to be reacting to a guy who got caught on Zoom smoking weed while he's on bond for possession of a controlled substance. So enjoy.
We're in district court in Ann Arbor, Michigan. 36-year-old Anthony Lane is before Judge Cedric Simpson for a virtual conference. 6 months earlier, Lane was charged with 1 count of possessing methamphetamine or ecstasy and 1 count of possessing a narcotic, cocaine or heroin. Today, Lane is requesting to waive his right to a probable cause hearing and have his case sent straight to circuit court.
Mr. Lane, please state your name for the court.
Anthony Lane.
Good morning, sir.
Is there
How you doing?
a waiver for continued plea negotiations and resolution in circuit?
You understand you'll not have that hearing and you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes, sir.
Everything seems to be going as planned until the judge asked the prosecutor if he also agrees to waive the probable cause hearing.
People also waive their right?
Your Honor, I'll agree to waive, but I do want to make a statement on the record. It appeared that earlier in this time block that Mr. Lane was rolling a blunt and might have.
Why does he look so surprised? He looks like he looks so surprised, like, okay, what is going on? Like, really, bro, they saw you on camera. Why are you looking so surprised? That's funny.
Smoking.
Earlier that day, while Lane waited in the virtual courtroom, he decided to have a smoke. Another defendant waiting for the judge did a double take when he noticed what Lane was up to. While recreational marijuana use is legal in Michigan, Lane is out on bond and strictly prohibited from taking any drugs or controlled substances. Lane looked cautiously out the vehicle's window, but paid no attention to the phone in front of him that was broadcasting what he was doing, not only on the internet, but directly.
I don't know, maybe he muted, turned off the camera, maybe he thought he did. I don't know, because it makes no sense for him to actually do this live on a Zoom hearing, given the charges he's facing. Maybe he thought he kind of turned off the camera or something. I think maybe that's the only reasonable explanation I can come up with. He thought he turned off the camera, maybe.
Court. He continued smoking during the session and flaunted the blunt up close while Judge Simpson was handling other cases. Court staff took notice and informed the prosecutor.
Your Honor, given that information, I guess we need to adjourn the PCC so Mr. Lane and I can speak further before we wait.
Yeah, Mr. Lane, you have to help your lawyers. Come on, you have to help your lawyer. We don't perform miracle. You can't be committing the crime in front of the judge. Like, come on. You have to help your lawyer. Help yourself.
That might be wise. Mr. Lane, you understand what's happening now?
Yeah.
As part of his bond conditions, Lane is also supposed to be taking regular drug tests.
When's the last time you tested?
2 weeks ago.
You were supposed to be testing 2 times per week.
I tested back to back.
Okay, but have you tested this week?
No, sir.
I'm also going to order that you're to report to Community Corrections today for a test.
Your Honor, I have no ride today.
Well, you better find somebody.
Wasn't he smoking inside a vehicle? Like, okay. I thought he was in the initial, video. He was inside a vehicle. So, I don't know.
to ride down here. I'm ordering a test. You're the one that brought this on yourself by what you did. So I'm ordering a test today.
Okay,
if you
sir.
don't test today, I'm going to be issuing a warrant to have you picked up.
But as the judge moves on, Lane lingers on the call and lets out a laugh.
No, you keep laughing, Mr. Lane. I don't think you want to do that. Not with me. You better take yourself off before you think things are too funny. Thank you.
I wasn't laughing at you, sir. I wasn't laughing at you, sir.
Yeah.
This judge is very, very kind. It's, he's kind because I think, for one, the way he sat down when he came in, this particular individual is not taking the court system very serious. He's facing a felony charge, and yet he's smoking on the Zoom hearing, and then he's laughing. He's not taking this process or this entire process serious. So that's not really good at all.
Thank you. Court calls case, People versus Chandler Langston.
Lane never made it to community corrections that day, nor did he appear at his next conference. Judge Simpson issued a warrant for his arrest and revoked bond. His case remains open.
Thanks
for being a fan of court.
One of the most important things to remember is, if you're appearing on a Zoom hearing, again, once you turn on that camera, everything you do is going to be recorded by the courts. So it's important to take it serious. Like he was in this video, he wasn't sitting up, he was late, like those things. Whenever I tell my client, he say one of the most important things is you have to take this as serious as you take a job interview. Take it as serious as you take a job interview. If you're going for a job interview, you dress properly, number one. Two, you sit up. Even if it's on Zoom, you have to sit up. So from the onset in this particular case, he wasn't taking the process he wasn't taking it serious. So, and that's not good. That's not good, especially when you're facing, felony charges that are punishable by prison. So you have to take the process serious. And in this particular case, this particular individual, he wasn't taking the process serious. And yeah, there's no wonder the judge, revoked bond. Again, you have to take this process serious. You have to help your lawyer, help yourself. They don't perform miracle, especially if you're committing the crime on video in front of the judge. All right, until we meet again, I am your favorite personal injury and criminal defense lawyer, Mr. Michael.